Hi, I'm Dave Johnson, Editor-in-Chief of TechWalla. Smart toys make smart kids. At least that's the idea. Challenge your kids and it'll fatten their brains, making it easier for you to escape during the zombie apocalypse. With that in mind, I've rounded up a few toys and gadgets for kids of a bunch of different age ranges. Let's take a look. Let's start with an amazingly cool DIY toy called Makey. Now, this thing is billed as a sort of invention toy, but it's really simple. It doesn't require any programming knowledge or anything like that. It lets you take ordinary household objects, as long as they're just a little bit conductive, and turn them into controllers for your computer. The trick is this board. You connect this to your computer via USB, and then connect wires from the board to other objects. There's no programs to install, no apps to set up. You can literally be programming in minutes. Let me show you how. Okay, let's play our fruit piano. Thank you. Now, let me invent something else for you. All right, let's play a good old-fashioned game of Space Invaders. So you can use anything from fruit to Play-Doh to anything in between that's even a little conductive or wet to control your computer with Makey. Just think of the things your kids are going to invent. Here's another smart toy for inquisitive kids. I've loved AzaBot for a couple of years now. This teeny tiny little robot does one thing. He follows lines. Lines on paper, lines that you draw with a marker, lines on tablets like an iPad. That means you can make paths, mazes, and races for your AzaBots. And it gets better because they understand simple codes, sets of dashes. They look like colorful Morse code, telling AzaBot to go fast or slow, to turn, to pause, to zigzag, to do a tornado spin, and a lot more. Actually, I'm just scratching the surface. AzaBot comes with pre-printed paper maps. It comes with markers for drawing your own. You can even install apps on your tablet so that you can play races and mazes and things like that. You can play solo or even in groups. Looking for something for the younger set? Then check out Painting Lulu paper to digital coloring packs. They're like coloring books for the 21st century. This is a cool idea, but the shelf life is limited. I don't think this is going to entertain kids beyond about 7 years of age, but it's great for kindergartners who are into both coloring and your iPad. Each package comes with a coloring book that works with an app for your tablet and a rubberized crayon that you can use to color in on the tablet screen. Your kids can color in the coloring book in the usual way, and then when they're ready, scan it into the app and continue to edit it digitally. Your kids can also take pictures of things in the real world with the tablet and turn them into coloring book pages. Here's a picture of my doggy, Topher. Oh, you're a good doggy. Last but not least, do you have kids who are whining that they want their own smartphone, but you know they are way too young for one? This is Pipsqueak. It's not really a phone, but your kids will kind of think it is. You can think of it as more like a really small tablet that only does a couple of things. For example, you can listen to music and play videos. There's a small assortment of games, and you can even go to YouTube. Keep your expectations in check, though. In order to listen to music or watch videos, you need to actually copy those files from your PC using a USB cable. And if your kids want to watch YouTube videos, you'll need to create a playlist that includes all the videos they're allowed to see. The idea here is that your kids get kind of a taste of what it's like to have a grown-up phone while you maintain absolute control over what they're allowed to do with it. And speaking of being a phone, the Pipsqueak really can act like one as well. If you connect your phone to the Pipsqueak with Bluetooth, then your kids can make calls, but only to people that you've set up on their contact list. And incoming calls can be routed from your phone to the Pipsqueak as well. Pipsqueak costs $100, and since it's using your home's Wi-Fi and your phone's Bluetooth to make calls, there's no ongoing service fees or monthly charges. And it's kind of indestructible. I've tossed this thing around quite a bit, and it's no worse for wear. Finally, these covers are interchangeable, and for $10, you can change it out to a different color. Be sure to check back soon for some more toys and tech for the holidays. For now, I've got some toys to play with.